everybody. Thank you for attending our monthly webinar. Today's topic will be our WISE IoT controllers. We're going to be discussing how these are used in agricultural applications during this webinar. ICP DAS was established in 1993. Our headquarters is in Hsinchu, Taiwan, and ICP DAS USA was launched in 2001 to support the North and South American markets. Our products are CE certified, and our company is a Windows embedded partner, and we are also ISO. Here's the agenda for today. Today we'll be discussing the next gen PLC, our WISE IoT controller. We're going to go over the benefits of using our IoT products in agricultural and outdoor installations. We'll go over a few agricultural applications for the WISE controllers, and we'll discuss the difference between a PLC and a PAC, and how to use the WISE controller efficiently. We'll go over the product specifications and selection guide, and then finally we'll do a Q&A. Please type your questions in the chat box in the GoToMeeting side panel, and we'll answer them at the end of the presentation. The next gen PLC, our WISE IoT controller. In this webinar, we will be discussing the next gen IoT controller, our WISE controllers. IoT has benefits for agricultural and outdoor installations. We're going to go over the agricultural applications and how to use them within these applications. At ICP DAS, we have the next generation of PLCs called our WISE controllers. WISE stands for Web Inside Smart Engine, and it is a product series developed by ICP DAS that functions as a control unit for use in remote logic control and monitoring in various industrial applications. WISE offers a user-friendly and intuitive interface that allows users to implement control logic on controllers with just a few clicks. No programming experience is required. A few of the WISE features include 3G and 4G SMS and email capabilities, power over Ethernet, and we also have a wireless GPRS version available. IoT, or Internet of Things, refers to physical devices all over that are connected to the internet, collecting and sharing data. When people think of IoT, their first thoughts are usually home automation, logistics, or industrial IoT. But IoT plays a significant part in today's agricultural world as well. Now we'll go over the IoT benefits for agriculture and outdoor installations. Farming has become more industrialized and technology-driven, leading to terms like smart farming and smart agriculture. With the new smart technology, farmers now have a better control over the process of growing crops and raising livestock. Smart farming is continuously getting more popular and growing by about 20% annually. One of the many benefits of IoT being introduced into agriculture is the amount of data collected by all of the sensors. The sensors help read weather conditions, soil quality, and even the crop's growth progress. The data can be used to help a business keep track of how well their staff's performance is maintaining the crop and livestock, as well as monitor how efficient their equipment is. Climate control is also monitored by sensors, which sends data to the cloud. This information can be used to map climate conditions and improve farming methods. In greenhouse cultivation represents a very important role in modern agriculture. A fully automated greenhouse control system brings obvious benefits such as labor savings, but far more importantly, it enables improved quality of product and information gathering that will make the difference between earning a profit or suffering a substantial loss. Agriculture applications. Now we'll go over some with the WISE controllers. WISE allows connecting to various I/O modules for thermocouple and humidity sensors for inputs that allow real-time monitoring of the temperature and humidity in the greenhouse. It will detect real-time data and greenhouse status, and in response to the sensors connected, the control system will automatically adjust vent positions, fans, heating, fogging, shading, lighting, irrigation frequency, irrigation nutrient levels, and CO2 levels. WISE controllers will continuously monitor the key environmental factors that affect crop quality and will make constant changes that a grower could not possibly achieve the same consistency level. This is an overview of a sample greenhouse application. Our WISE controller shown in the middle, using the RS-485 i7000 modules to monitor data from various sensors and controlling various things like sprinklers and other things controlled just by a simple relay. The WISE controller can communicate Modbus TCP to the control center so that a central location can monitor many greenhouses and can send data logs and email alarms to notify of any important changes or modifications or breakdowns. In the environment of agricultural settings, a ranch, for example, due to ranches generally consist of large areas, it is necessary to collect the sensor information from all over the ranch through wireless technology. And it also requires to remotely control the equipment located everywhere on the ranch so that the operator can adjust the suitable environment parameters according to the factors such as weather, temperature, humidity, and help the growth of the livestock and the crops. Our WISE 5231M-4G can work with our Zigbee ZT2550 and ZT2551 modules to collect the temperature and humidity information throughout the ranch and detect the rainfall through the rain detector. If the rainfall intensity is too high or rainfall is too much, it can be covered by the electric retractable curtain automatically or manually via the WISE 5231. Here's an example of this application. In this application, the WISE controller is connected to the Zigbee modules to wirelessly connect to remote sensors and other Modbus data collection modules throughout the ranch or farm. And the WISE can send out alarm messages using line technology, which is similar to our WhatsApp. And the management office can also be able to monitor the data as well. And notice at the bottom there's a second Zigbee module to control and monitor other areas of the farm as well. The WISE also supports line notification for message sending. It can be used with scheduled functions to send messages like reports on the current status of the equipment and environment of the ranch, or to send an alarm notification message to the manager for immediate response when a special event occurs. Based on the function of the WISE provided, it can provide convenient and real-time management mechanisms for the manager of the ranch and reduce loading of the task. What is the difference between a PLC and a PAC? With the WISE powerful and easy to use software, which is done in the web interface. It will maintain the learning curve and shorten time to market dramatically to reduce the labor cost and time spent on the system development. Through the web browser, users can access the web server of the ICP DAS WISE controllers to perform tasks such as programming, logic modification, and downloading. A rules engine, which can be set up to manage and display the rules for control. The rules engine will check whether the rules are valid or not and can be used to determine the execution of actions under specific conditions, like for instance using if-then-else logic. For example, setting up the I/O channel values, the WISE interface can also perform scheduled tasks, like in the previous example, monitoring temperature and humidity, sending out email alarms or SMS messages. In addition, they can communicate Modbus TCP protocol, which enables remote control and monitoring of I/O for system status and monitoring in real time. If-then-else logic rules are executed using the WISE. No programming experience is required to implement logic control on these controllers. You simply need to create if-then-else rules. If you can write them down on paper, you can program the controller. No additional software is required. All operations are done through the web browser. Real-time remote monitoring and alarm via SMS or email. Real-time monitoring systems give status of the controllers. WISE supports SMS and email functions. SMS and email functions are important functions for real-time message communication. The sending action can be triggered by the logic or as a schedule. Some product specifications and selection guide for the WISE. WISE 5231 is simple to use and integrate easily with I/O modules and sensors in the field via Modbus TCP or Modbus RTU. They support various IoT protocols and integrates easily with SCADA systems, IT systems, and network management systems for real-time transfer of I/O information. There's a great deal of support in I/O functions that are provided by the WISE, making it flexible in terms of connectivity, decon I/O modules, Modbus RTU, and Modbus TCP slave modules, as well as XB boards. Let's see, the ZT2550 is a wireless Zigbee module, which is a host converter based on IEEE 802.15.4 standard that allows RS-232 and RS-485 interfaces to convert to a personal area Zigbee wireless network. The ZT2550 Zigbee wireless products can work with high-level communication protocols with small and low power consumption, which complies with the Zigbee Alliance. The ZT2551 is a Zigbee slave converter, which also works as a Zigbee router to expand and extend the transmission range and improve Zigbee wireless signal. The Zigbee slave converter is designed for high-level communication protocols such as Modbus, using small, low-powered digital radio modules. The only host allowed in the Zigbee network is called the Zigbee Coordinator, like a ZT2550. A Zigbee network is able to manage up to 255 Zigbee routers or Zigbee slave converters like the ZT2551. We also have Zigbee I/O modules, which can be used as Zigbee slaves and communicate by Modbus protocol as well. The DL100-TM485 is an industrial temperature and humidity data logger, which is IP66 in a waterproof case, featuring high accuracy, wide measurement range, and large memory. It is widely used in applications like pharmaceutical, transportation, greenhouse monitoring, energy management, and building automation. The M7055 is a network data acquisition and control module that supports Modbus RTU and DCON protocol. With the Modbus RTU protocol, it can easily communicate with most of the popular SCADA and HMI softwares and PLCs. Looks like we covered everything about the WISE and agriculture. I would now like to take questions about the WISE, smart farming, and any other modules mentioned. We appreciate you attending this webinar and look forward to working with you on any projects that you have. Let's see, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box and we'd be happy to answer them. If you have any questions after the fact or are watching a recording of this video, please feel free to contact us any way shown here. Let's see, let me see if we have any questions. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Data acquisition. One question is, let's see, we mentioned that data can be run through the cloud. Does the data belong to me or will I have to subscribe to a data handling service? Let's see. The WISE supports Azure and let's see, I think it's Blue something or other, but what do you call it? It's up to you to subscribe to the what do you call it? IoT service. We also have other modules which can both act as the subscriber and the data in the cloud. Let's see, can you program the WISE unit using Python? No, it uses if then else logic. Everything is done through the web browser. So what do you call it? We have other modules which can be programmed, but they're usually programmed in C. For the WISE controller, it's very easy to use through the web interface. Everything's done through menus, and the rules are programmed using if then else logic. If you would like to discuss your application, please call us and we can discuss other products which can meet this requirement. What is the range of the Zigbee modules? They work on 2.4 gigahertz. I believe the standard is 100 meters line of, or I'm sorry, up to 800 meters line of sight. If you have obstructions or need to go through like walls or through obstructions, you must use repeaters or routers to go around. Does WISE support MQTT protocol to cloud services? Yes, it does. Specifically, the WISE 5231 does. Does anyone have any other questions? That's all the questions I see right now. Okay, that's all I see right now. Let's see. Thank you all for attending. We really appreciate this and look forward to working with you on any future projects. If you have any questions after the fact, please feel free to contact us either by email, chat, or by phone, and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for attending, and we'll see you next month.